Hi, welcome to pianochordcharts.net. I'm Niels Andersen, coming to you from Denmark, Scandinavia. Your free lesson will start in just 5 seconds. Please give me a thumbs up on this video, maybe subscribe to the channel. Find your free downloads in the description below this video or somewhere here on the homepage. Also, remember to sign up for your free online webinar, Piano in 3 Weeks. Learn how to play piano the fast, the fun and the inspired way. That's all. Let's learn some piano. Here comes your free lesson. Yeah, hi. In this lesson, I'll teach you how you can play a version of the song Stand By Me. This will be the John Lennon version, more or less. So, if I haven't told you already, you can download both the SheetMusic with the chords and the bass line for the piano part of the song. And also you can download the lyrics with chords above the lyrics. And you can find these downloads, these PDFs here on my homepage or somewhere here below the video in the description, right? All right, so Stand By Me is actually quite an easy song to learn because there's only 4 chords in the song, and these 4 chords have the same progression throughout the song. This means that once you've learned a verse or a chorus, well, you actually can play the whole entire song. So what I'll be doing is, firstly, I'll show the very simple version of playing the chords with a bass note in the left hand. This will be for you if you're a complete beginner. Later in the video, I'm going to be showing how you can expand on the bass line, making it a bit more interesting. This would be for the more seasoned player. All right? But firstly, I'll play a slow version of the first verse with the simple version of the chords and bass. This would be your middle C on your piano. And I'll just play now and I'll explain later, right? 1, 2, 3, when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. So there you have it. If you can play this chord progression, you can play the entire song. Right, let's start out with having a look at the right hand, the chords. The first chord, I'll just take the PDF paper here. I don't know if you can see it. It's quite small. We'll be playing the A major chord twice. We'll be playing the F sharp minor chord twice. We'll be playing the D chord once, the E chord once, and then back to playing the A major chord twice. So let's start out with the A major. As I said, here you have your middle C, the middle of your piano, and we'll be playing the note A, the note C sharp with your 3rd finger, and the note E with your 5th finger. This is the chord A major. I'll do this one more time, then you can turn off the video for a minute and practice this chord. A, 1st finger, C sharp, 3rd finger, E, 5th finger. Right? The next chord we're going to be using is the F sharp minor. To play this chord, you simply have to move your 5th finger from the note E to the note F sharp, and the other 2 notes remain the same. So you have 1st finger A, 3rd finger C sharp, 5th finger F sharp. And again, maybe pause the video and practice this chord. The next chord we'll be using is the D major chord. This time we'll move this finger to the note D. This remains the same, this remains the same. First finger A, third finger D, fifth finger F sharp. Again, maybe pause the video, practice this chord. And for the last chord, E major, we'll have to move everything. First finger down to G sharp. Second finger on note B. And fifth finger on the note E. And lastly, we have to move back to the first chord, the A major, without moving this finger. You move your first finger back to A. This finger stops playing, and then with the third finger, once again, you play the C sharp. So, before actually playing the chord progression, let's just practice these 4 chords. And actually 5 chords, because we want to return back to the first chord, A major. But let's start with the A major. Moving on to F sharp minor, move your 5th finger up. Moving on to the D major chord, move your 3rd finger to this note. And lastly, the 4th chord, the E major chord. And then returning back to the A major. I'll do it one more time without so much talk. A major, F sharp minor, D major, E major, and back to A major. Alrighty, now the chord progression, as we already looked at it, you have to play the A chord twice, the F sharp minor chord twice, the D major chord once, the E major chord once, and then back to playing the A major twice. And for each chord, you play this rhythm: 2, 3, 4, 1, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. I'll do it again: 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's one chord. So I have to play the A chord twice. This means I have to repeat the rhythm: 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on to the F sharp minor, we have to play this twice: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on to the D major chord, we have to play this once: 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on to the E major chord, we have to play this once: 1, 2, 3, 4. And back home to the A major, we have to play this twice: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'll just play this rhythm, these chords, with my right hand. I'll try to sing along. I'm not playing the left hand right now. We'll look at this in a minute. So right hand chords and rhythm: 2, 3. Well, the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. So once again, the entire chord progression, you saw it there with the rhythm and the correct chords. Now for the easy bass line, as I said, I'll make it more difficult later in the video, but for now, the easy version. For the A major chord, we have to play an A bass note. Play this with the 5th finger. For the F sharp minor chord, we'll be playing the F sharp note using my 1st finger. So you have A 5th finger, F sharp 1st finger. Moving on to the D chord, we'll be playing a D in the bass with the 3rd finger. And finally the E chord, play an E in the bass with your 2nd finger. So again, you have 4 chords. This means you have 4 bass notes. Firstly, the A, moving on to F sharp, moving on to the D, 3rd finger, moving on to E, 2nd finger, and back home to A, 5th finger. The A chord with bass note, the F sharp minor with bass note, the D major with a bass note, the E major with a bass note, back home to A major. So the bass line will be playing exactly the same rhythm as your right hand. This means for every chord you have to play the rhythm and the bass note like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Exactly the same rhythm as in your right hand. So if I play the entire thing with my left hand, 2 times A, 2 times F sharp, 1 time D, 1 time E, and 2 times A. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 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 3, 4. Again, remember to pause the video when you need to practice the elements of the song. Moving on, we'll be playing both hands with rhythm, the entire chord progression. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll just do this one more time, still just singing the first verse. When I've done that, we'll move on and make the bass line a bit more difficult. All right? Last time, the easy way with both hands. 1, 2, 3. Well, the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. Now, moving on and making the bass line a bit more difficult, a bit more interesting, and a bit more fun to play. Now, I've just taken the most important elements from what the bass player is playing in the John Lennon version, and this is also what I've been describing in this very short SheetMusic PDF. You can see the bass line here. And this is for those of you who can actually read SheetMusic. Otherwise, it's not that difficult to remember. But again, remember you can download these PDFs for free below this video or somewhere here on the home page, right? All right. So to play the more difficult version of the bass line, we'll be changing everything out and playing with some new fingers. Still, we'll be playing the note A firstly. Actually, I think I'll play it one time so you can hear what it's all about. So here we are, the more fun bass line. 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll be starting with our second finger on the A. So this would be the first two chords. Back A, E with your little finger, back to A. Play this one more time. Moving on, again play this note, E with your fifth finger, and play the note F sharp with either your fourth or your third finger. So the rhythm goes 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. I'll do this one last time. 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So this will be the only time in the rhythm where you actually hit the fourth stroke in your count. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. All right, I'll take it from the top. We're starting with the A. I'll play a bit more slowly. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. So moving on to the D, you have to move all the way your left hand from the F sharp all the way up to the C sharp with your second finger, landing on your note D. You are down here, you have to stretch or fly your finger up to the C sharp. I'll play from the top into this place. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. So moving forward and playing the E chord, you have your left hand is here on the D. Play the D sharp with your second finger, moving on to the E with your first finger, and then move all the way down to your fifth finger, also an E. Lastly, once again, you play from the note E, landing on your note A with your second finger. So I'll play the entire thing slowly. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. 2, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. I'll do it one last time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So now I'll just give it a shot playing this advanced bass line at the same time I'll be singing. I might make it through, I might not, but let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3. Well, the night has come. The land is dark, and the moon is the only light I'll see. Well, that wasn't too bad. So anyway, now you got all the elements to play the entire song Stand By Me. It's the same chords, it's the same chord progression, it's the same bass line, whether you choose the easy line or the more difficult line. So all you need now is practice, 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 and maybe have a listen to John Lennon's version. All right, that's it. See you in the next lesson.